Hello, 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 everyone. Hi. I hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. It's Anthony with Single and Placing here on Saturday Chill or whatever we want to call it. Hi. I'm just going to quickly listen back to myself and see how this is sounding. Saturday Chill or whatever we want to call it. Hi. Okay, I think that sounds all right. Yeah, I'm not sure who will have pop in, but if you're around and want to pop into the chat and say hi, hello. Um, Hey, Amanda. Hi. Okay, we've got some people coming in. Hello, hello. We've got Lisa in. We've got Lori, Chaotic Crafting. Hi, hello. Let me know if this sounds okay. Am I too loud? Am I too quiet? Make sure to let me know so I can adjust levels. I'm going to start playing a little bit of lo-fi music in the background here in a minute, but I just wanted to check the audio. Avari, hello, darling. Welcome in. Sorry, I was a couple minutes late. Um, I plugged everything in and I could hear a radio station very faintly playing in my headphones with some static. I've never heard that's never happened to me before. And so I had to quickly hop on Chat GPT to be like, what's going on? Why can I hear Coldplay playing in my headphones with static? And then I heard a radio station. It's like blah, 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 blah. So I typed it in to ChatGPT. I'm like, I'm hearing a radio playing in my headphones. And apparently, the microphone cable that I have going from my microphone to the amplifier is either too cheap. It was an Amazon Basics one, or it's too long and it can actually act as a radio frequency like antenna. It's basically acting like a little baby antenna. All the wirings was picking up someone's playing the radio nearby and I could pick it up, or it was picking up signal from a tower. So I just had to swap the wires and put a shorter one to the microphone. Luckily I had one and it fixed it, so now I know. It was very strange. But yeah, it's Saturday. I just wanted to get some crafting done because I didn't get to do any last night. And I figured, why not film it and we'll just chill and vibe and listen to some music. So let me get that going and then we'll talk about what I'm working on. So give me 1 second. Okay. Ba-ba-ba. Get this going. Okay. And I'll fix the camera. I need to zoom you out a little bit, but give me just 1 second. Hi, Allison. Welcome in. Okay, so let me know if the music's too loud or too quiet. I'll adjust that as well. Okay, I think I like that. I think I like that. Okie dokie. I think that's how it's gonna be. Okay. All right, let me know if I need to change anything, but I think we're okay. All right, so I am currently working on Spirit of the Rainbow by Mariella Rinaldi and Mystical Dream Diamonds. Here is the artwork. Very, very cool, very unique. And as you can see, I'm on one of the eyeballs here. Hi, Doretta, welcome in. I'm on one of the eyeballs here, and I'd say I'm probably about 70-ish% complete with this canvas. I do mine in a spiral, so I start in the bottom left to the bottom right, and from the bottom right up to the top right to top left, and down. And I just go around and around till I end up in the dead center of my canvas is usually my last section. So I'm coming up here. I've got this to finish and then this section here, and I'll be done with this row. So that's my goal tonight, is to get this one finished and move on to the next one. So, yeah, hopefully I can do that and you guys can come along with me. Oh, Missy's here. Oh, and Barb, you guys snuck in. Hi, guys. Avari said, hi, Missy. Hi, Doretta. And I was like, Missy? Yeah, hi, guys. Welcome in. So yeah, I'm just working on this kid. I figured we could hang out and I'll respond to comments as they come in. But if you've been in one of these chill lives before, I'm really just diamond painting and jamming out to music with you guys. So feel free to work on your whip or hang out. But it's more about just kind of vibing with the music and chatting in the chat. But I might be a little quiet sometimes too, so hopefully that's okay. Amanda says, I do my kits the same way. I call it the cinnamon roll. Yes, it is the cinnamon roll. Okay, I just bumped the music up to 10. That's at a 10 out of 100, so it's at a 10%. Let me know if that's too loud. But like I said, we kind of just chill and listen to music. So want to make sure you can hear it. And I'm going to adjust the microphone here in a second so it's a little bit closer to my face while I'm face down on my diamond painting. But yeah, as far as tools go, I have my Mooney Made tray here. This is one of their newer versions with this kind of washi tape piece on it. My funnel, 3D printed funnel. I've got my Diamond Pen Pal roll stop pen with a 5-placer and single placer from Diamond Art Club. I've got my Apple Chai Merry Mud is the scent I'll be reloading with tonight. And that's it. I've got a pair of scissors over here in case I need them. I've got my Merry Magic anti-static sheets should I need them. And then a little piece of extra release paper so I can reload my putty. I usually stab my pen on a piece of release paper to get the excess putty off. So yeah. All right, I guess it's time to get to placing. Lisa said, cute. Does that mean question? If so, yes, please go for it. Okay, and it's been really cold in the house because we got some snow yesterday. It's been really chilly, and we have radiant heat or like baseboard heaters, and this is a very old house, so it struggles to keep things warm. And I've been gone most of the evening. I took Apollo out for a long walk, and so it's cold in here, and so my putty usually needs to warm up a little bit in my pen. It's like 60. Oh, it's 65 degrees in here right now, but I usually crack the window to keep it relatively chilly. That way Apollo's comfortable, but it was extra cold when I got home. So I closed the outdoor window and turned on the heats a little bit higher. So hopefully it warms up in here a little bit. I know, yay, snow, finally. It wasn't much down here. We just got a sprinkling, but up in the mountains they got quite a bit of snow. So my roommates actually left to go skiing today, and they'll be back tomorrow because we finally got some decent snow. So yeah. Um, Lisa says, "Do you ever finish putty before moving to another?" No, I do not. I just pick a scent that sounds nice. Sometimes I try to theme it to the canvas, either by scent or by color. You know, if there's flowers on the canvas, I'll pick something floral, or just really whatever my mood is. I don't think I've ever, I don't think I've yet to finish a single piece of putty. Even though I have Mary Mud going all the way back to 2022. I have not finished one. So sometimes the scent does start to fade, especially my ones from 4 years ago. I'm starting to notice the scent fading, but as long as it works, that's all I care about. So yeah, I've got probably about 150 plus putties from Mary Mud and other shops, and I've yet to finish one. Doretta says, "Boo, snow, bad storm headed here to New Jersey." Send it our way. I am not boo snow. I am pro snow. It's been... We're looking down the barrel of a pretty horrible drought here in Colorado if we don't get some more, so we need it. We need it. You send it over here. And I'm going to drop the mic just a little bit. Tighten things up. My apologies if you can hear that. I think I want this turned that way. I think you can still hear me okay. All right. Perfect. Okie dokie. So yeah, I've just been cruising through this canvas trying to get it done. It's been my only... Well, I have several whips right now. I have 5 whips technically, but this is the only one I've been working on for the past couple of weeks because it's my first Mystical Dream Diamonds. It was sent to me to do an unboxing / review of, so I've been feeling like I need to get this done. That way I can share my review. Chaotic says, "OMG, I would gladly share some of our snow if I could." Yeah, it's been rough around here. Yesterday was like the first time I've seen snow. It felt like this entire season. It's been crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh, I didn't even take the stopper out. Okie dokie. All right, we're moving on to C, which I believe is DMC 550. Yes. Oh, the camera moved. Either the camera moved or I did something. Hold on. There we go. Like, we're about to look at my lap. Let's move you out just a little bit. You can still see the symbols there. Okay. I got to keep an eye on it. This camera, I don't know. I think it has hand gestures or some sort of AI tracking thing. Well, I know it does. I just don't know what triggers it to move. Like if certain things I do with my hands causes it to move. I have no idea. I need to do some more research. Sometimes it stays right where I set it, and other times it gets a wandering eye. That's an X. But I was going to say, oh, Allison says, drought here in Florida, all my plants are dead from the cold snap a few weeks back, plus in a burn ban. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we've been getting, well, luckily we got a little bit of snow, but it had been dry and windy, so we kept getting fire warnings, like forest fire warnings, but luckily, you know, knock on wood, we're okay so far, and hopefully with this little bit of snow, it quiets that down. But to get forest fire warnings in the middle of winter is just insane. Avari says, guys, don't forget to put a thumbs up on the video. Yeah, feel free. But anyway, I wanted to show you the eyeball. I went ahead and put these blue sparklers for squares in here. The color is Capri Blue from DP with Sparklers, and they look really good. I'm going to put them in the other eye, but that's the only enhancement I did, because I really did want to highlight the quality of the drills and the color charting and stuff, but I just couldn't help myself. These eyes are just really cool looking, so I had to do a little something. Okay, number 4. Number 4 is 310. I must have missed that one. So yeah, I hope you had a good Saturday. I just got back with from going on an off-leash walk with Apollo, and I filmed a vlog, so hopefully I'll get that edited and posted tomorrow. But last night I went to drag bingo with my buddy Matt and another one of our friends. And then from there, we went out to the Eagle, which is this gay bar that they've been taking me out to. So we went out there, and luckily it was much more tame last night than it was last week. And so I actually really didn't drink anything, even though they drove me. And we just hung out, but I got home in time to cuddle Apollo and go to bed. And then today I went to the Chinese New Year Cultural Festival that we have here in Denver. So I went out there, again with Matt. He met me out there, but he only could be there for an hour because he had to work today. So he came out just for an hour, and then he was like, okay, I got to go to work. And rather than staying and hanging out, I just came home as well. So I came home and watched TV and chatted with my roommates, and then they started getting ready to leave to go skiing. I was like, okay, bye guys, I'm going to take Apollo. So we just got back from that. Doretta says, I was in New York at a crafting retreat, diamond painting. Oh, how fun! That sounds like fun. Good for you. That sounds exciting. Yeah, me and Matt, they had some various food trucks and little food stands and stuff at the cultural fair. So we got some Vietnamese food from it's a restaurant that's there in the shopping plaza, but they had set out like an outdoor version, and they were just hauling chafing dishes of food back and forth. We got some stuff and it was really good, but I tell you what, my stomach has not been loving it. I feel kind of acid refluxy, so I stopped on the way home from our walk and got some Pepsid, and then I got some coconut water. I'm like, I need to hydrate and take some Pepsid. It's just not sitting right. So yeah, little heartburn. Chaotic says it was a gorgeous sunny day and saw lots of deer walking behind the house as usually lately, but it was negative 35 Celsius, so just stayed in the house and diamond painted today. Ooh, that's cold. That's cold. 52. So now I'm working with 3750. Yeah, yesterday, the first episode of You Know the Drill, the podcast that Mia and I started, went up. So that was very exciting, and it seems to be doing well. So getting a lot of views over on my channel. I haven't checked to see how Mia's is doing. Lots of views, lots of comments of support. So thank you guys for those that did watch and leave a comment. I appreciate it. We've also been getting some downloads and views over on Spotify and our website from not only people that follow us here on YouTube, but quite a few people, I guess, like maybe 8 to 10, which is still a lot for people just finding it organically that have no idea who I am or who Mia is. It's just getting recommended because it's under the like craft and hobby category. So that's kind of cool. Oops, I see one. Haha, gotcha. Doretta says deer must have thick coats to be out in negative 35-degree weather. Yeah, that's very chilly. Oh, I see a few more. Anthony, pay attention. Okay, now let's be serious and look for any others. Got a little bit of confetti in this area, so you know how it is when you think that you found all of your color, and then as soon as you put it away, there's another 10 or 12 that you didn't see. Okie dokie. Next up, we have 823. 823. Lori says, I really enjoyed your podcast. It was nice seeing Mia, as I never have seen her before. Oh, yay! Yeah, she's awesome. And Mia will be going live tomorrow. She goes live every Sunday at 11 a.m. my time, which is Mountain Standard Time. So that would be 10 Pacific, 11 Mountain, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. I can pop the link to her channel in here too, for those that aren't subscribed. Give me just a second to finish this color. But she's a good time. Sundays are always fun. She does an 8-hour live once a month. I think once a month, every Friday. And that was that was yesterday. So she'll be doing it again next month. But those are always fun too. I try to jump in if I can on the 8 hours. She usually doesn't do guests on Sundays. Occasionally. I don't think she's opposed to it, but usually her 8 hours are the ones where she has friends on. So yeah. Okay, nope, there's another one. Gosh darn it. Gotta use my eyes. Okay. Oh, thank you, Avari. I appreciate it. Okay, let's get 3845. Let me know what you guys are working on, if you're just hanging out, if you've got a project in front of you. Let me know. I think that's it for that one. Easy peasy. Hi, Carla. Carla says, hi, Anthony. I'm working on DAC's Never Alone from Enos Guerrero. Ooh, let me pull that up. I want to see. Never Alone. Ooh, that's cool. Look at that cat. That is really cool. 57 colors, 1 AB, 4 fairy dust, 55.8 by 78.7 square. That looks really cool. Chaotic says, -35 is pretty normal around here during the winter. It's been pretty much colder this year. They seem to be doing just fine, getting a little hungry, hence why the herd is hanging. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Doretta says, I'm unpacking, but was working on DAC Sneaky Cat. Ooh, nice. Chaotic says, out in town. Oh, hanging out in town. Okay, gotcha. So they're hanging around looking for scraps and stuff. Amanda says, I'm working on Galaxy Girl by Molly Harrison. Okay, let me look at that one up. Ooh. Does this have special drills in it? Yes, it does. I was going to say it should. 56 colors, 3 ABs, 1 special diamond, round diamonds, 56 by 71 centimeter. That's really cool too. Nice. Missy says, oh, Enos is my favorite artist. Carla says, that's why I got it, because of the cat. Nice. Missy says, I'm sitting down mini dazzle kit from DAC. Nice. Carla says, are you feeling better still? It sounds like you're still sniffling. I'm always sniffling, especially since it's, you know, I just got back from walking out in the cold with Apollo. So I'm always a little sniffly, but I am feeling better. I also think that this microphone picks up every little nuance to my voice. So yeah. Hi, Rose. Welcome in. Says, I'm so late. No, you are not late at all. That painting looks so good. Thank you. The Crafty Sleuth says, I'm working on Calico Chicken by Sandra Pye. Let me look that one up. Calico Chicken. Let's see. Oh, I didn't click on the search bar. I was like, why isn't this working? Oh, that one's cute. That's very farmhouse. Oh, look at the little chickie. That one is 65 colors, 3 ABs, 3 fairy dusts, 55.6 by 73.7 round. How fun. I like that color palette too. How fun. Barb says, I'm working on Spirit Lands Castle by Moonbound Studios. Started in October and will probably finish tonight. Oh, nice. Spirit Lands Castle. Let's see. Spirit Lands Castle. It looks like it might be discontinued. Either that or I didn't spell it right. Let's see. Yeah, it's not coming up. I think that one's discontinued. But that sounds fun. Moonbound Studio. I love the name of that artist or that group. Tara Lachey says, I'm working on Romantic Sorcery by Eau Claire Studio. Welcome in. And that sounds nice. Romantic Sorcery. Let's see that one. Ooh, fun. That's fun. That's a little dark. That one is a lot of people are working on some round drills right now. That's a round drill, 55.6, 80 by 80.9 centimeter, 51 colors, 2 ABs, and 1 fairy dust. How fun. We've got some eclectic taste going on here tonight. Chaotic says, I'm working on the last row of an older DAC mystery kit. Nice. And Lisa says, I was working on Gobbler Farm by DAC, but now just winding down and going to sleep. Oh, nice. Well, thank you for popping in. I appreciate you being here. Okay, I think I was done with this color, yes. That was risky of me to leave that funnel full of drills sitting there while I was throwing my hands around typing. Okay, next one is V, which is DMC 814. Well, thanks everyone for sharing. We've got a lot of different styles going on. Allison says, I'm trying to finish Ainafel by Margaret Morales. Nice. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, didn't they restock that recently as well? I've got 2 Margaret Morales that are on my wish list right now. Dark Lilith and I forget the name of the other one, but they're the only 2 kits on my wish list right now. Okay, I think that was it for that one. We're just kind of hunting and pecking right now, these colors. Tara Lachey says, I love a good balance between dark art and happy-go-lucky. Nice. Yes, that's good. That's good. Okay, we're going to do lowercase a, and that is 931. Lori Joseph says, oh wait, sorry. Carla says, the drills that you're placing look pretty shiny and nice. It's always a gamble with different diamond painting companies. These drills are, I'd say, second, for me personally, I haven't tried every shop, so what do I know? But these are second to Diamond Art Club, in my opinion, in terms of quality. They're very shiny. They're very uniformly sized. They don't have that pyramid, like super high faceted square that DAC does, but it's that combination of, I think it's 9 and 13. But they just look great. They fit together beautifully, very minimal gapping, and I am not a clean diamond painter. So the fact that it looks so good, even with my poor placement, it speaks to how well they do. And the mica drills, they call them mystical dust drills, are the most highly mica powdered drills, fairy dust or the like, that I've ever seen. I think I've done them all in this section, but I'll shake some into my tray so you can see them here in a little bit. But every time I take them out to work on them, I'm like, oh, I love these. I'll have to ask Janet, the shop owner, if she sells them a la carte, because I would love to order some. They're beautiful. They're even more mica'd than Diamond Painting Shop, which used to be my number one. And those are beautiful as well, but these really are showstoppers. Okay, I think that's it for that color. Let me put that away. Lori says, sorry, that is a Dreamer Designs kit. Oh, okay. Give me a second. I'll pull up Dreamer Designs. Hold on. And Carla says, thanks. I'll take a look at that company. Yes, Mystical Dream Diamonds. They currently have a sale going on right now. It's like I forget if it's like, there's like tiers, 10, 15% off. And then once you start getting into like, it's like buy 2, get 1 free, buy 3, get 2 free. There's a bunch of stuff going on over there right now. So, yeah, I feel like I've really been talking a lot about this shop because me and the shop owner have been working together on some things. I got sent these kits, so I don't want it to come off like I'm shoving a new shop down everyone's throat. So I haven't been kind of, just know that I like it. That's all I'll say. I'm not a salesperson. I like it. I'll leave it at that. Let me pull up Dreamer Design. So, Lori, what was the name of the kit? Let me go back. Lori, what's the name of the kit? Let me go back some more. Type it in again. I'm blind, apparently. Yeah, I don't see. Really enjoyed the podcast. Yeah, I don't see it. Boho King. Okay, let me go take a look. That song's going to start again, by the way, because I'm doing something else. Ooh, cool. I love it. That's fun. That is really fun. James Reyes. Okay, cool. That is a 40 by 60 square drill, it looks like. 63 colors, 2 ABs, and 2 Dreamer Dust. It was from November. How freaking cool is that? I like this render too. Fun! Cool, you guys are working on some fun stuff. I'm gonna change the song. We already listened to that once. Okay, looks like I'm working on Z, which is 820. Oh, this one's kind of fun and funky. Okay, let me show you the mystical dust. Let's do these ones. Hopefully you can see that pretty well on the camera. But they've got a whole mess of mica in them. They're really pretty. Let's try this. Blue one's a little bit darker. Yeah, I love them. I want to see them in more DMCs because this came with 3. but I'd love to see them, and these are all different kind of hues of blue. I'd love to see them in like browns and neutrals. So we'll see. The Crafty Sleuth says, ooh la, yes. And Chaotic says, gorgeous. Carla says, indeed, a beautiful color too. Thank you for showing. Yeah, of course. Okay, this one down here is an X, and that's 817. All right, we are moving on to 3761. I think that's it. There's one way over here out of frame. Might as well place it. Okay, our next one is going to be 158. Guess that's it. Just a few of those. Oh, here comes Matt. Here comes Matt. Hello, darling. Late night sexy sounds. Yeah, I'm just working on my Mystical Dream Diamonds canvas, trying to get this column done tonight. So I've got the rest of this section, and I'm going to try to get another one done with you guys. We'll see. We'll see how long I last, but we're going to try for it. Okay, we are moving on to 3846. Matt says, I'm very behind. I have a single and placing marathon lined up in my watch later list to catch up on. Well, thank you. Chaotic says, howdy. Matt Avari says, hi, Matt. Yeah, welcome in. Okay. Doretta says hi as well. Yeah, we're just jamming out and trying to get some work done here. That's where a little staticky. Alrighty, we're moving on to 333. Last night at bingo, we were having a good time, but I remember when I used to work at the bingo hall in high school, and that's how we raised money for our band trips and like our senior trip and stuff, is we would essentially work at the bingo hall for free, and our quote-unquote earnings would go to the pool for the trip. And I just remember when they would call the numbers, they'd say 30 N39, 39 under the N. But the drag queens that do drag bingo that call the numbers, they don't do that. And I always want to say it after they call the number, but I have to stop myself because I'm like, I'm sure they get annoyed if I repeat what they say every number. So I catch myself. I'm like, shush, don't say that. They're doing just fine, even though it doesn't sound like they're following regulation, but what do I know? Doretta says, by the way, Anthony, I'll be in your backyard in a few weeks. Yay! Let me know. Let me know when you get here, please. Matt says, did you get some fresh single placers before Mia placed her wholesale order again? Single placers? Did she order single placers from DAC? Is that what you're talking about? I didn't get any. I decided to skip out, and then they sold out again. Jesse says, I was just checking out Mystical Dream Diamonds earlier tonight. Definitely some beautiful kits on there. Yeah, she has some great artwork, or the shop has some great artwork. I feel like I keep getting drawn to Mariella Rinaldi, which is the artist that did this piece. So, oh, we've got one that decided to stay in here, and I want to put it back where it was. That was 7. Yeah, I keep getting drawn to Mariella Rinaldi, but I do want to try some other artists. I really like this artist, but I will try some others. I have a Zach Dunn in my stash, and then I have a different Mariella Rinaldi. So Matt says, oh, 69 under the O. And Matt says, I don't know this time. I know she bought the whole shipment last time. Oh my goodness. Avari's laughing. Yeah, I don't know. I need to... So this one, Matt and I have been talking about this, but this single placer I have, the end of it is starting to kind of open, kind of splay out, just because I'm such a heavy placer. And so it's not a big deal. It's just, it's there. I have a backup. I just keep waiting until this gets so bad that I swap it. But I know we've talked about me trying to fix it. Maybe that'll be a little project I work on tomorrow, because I don't have much going on tomorrow other than chores. So Teresa says, hi, hello, welcome in. All right, we're moving on to 321. I think. Yeah. It's like, wait, where did I even see that drill? right, there's only a few of those. We're moving on to 413. So really just one? Oh no, there's two more. So when I diamond paint, I typically go at least a couple rows above my 10 by 10 release paper. But since this kit had a lot of color blocking in it, I feel more comfortable going even higher. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's personal preference, but you can see I'm diamond painting all the way up here. So I've got like an extra 12 rows up there. No particular reason, just I usually do that. Jesse says, when we play bingo at home with the kids, I always call it like you want to call it. LOL. B4. Under the B4. Yes, yes. I think that's the way it's supposed to be. Amanda says, I've been using the same piece of intergalactic putty for 3 full canvases without having to refill or change it out. Wow, that is incredible. I probably could go longer than I do. Because I don't... Hold on, let's change the song. I don't want to listen to the same one over again. I'm sure I could kind of, scuff it up a little bit, but it does get dirty enough that I end up deciding to swap it. But it's kind of, you see how much of a waste it is when you go to pry it out of your placer and you see all the clean, fresh putty that's just sitting underneath. I could just move it around a little bit, but I end up pulling the whole thing out and using a new stab. But that's awesome. I wish they were still in business. It's such a bummer. We have Angie in the house. Hello, darling. Teresa says, nice background music. Thank you. Yeah, just some lo-fi jams. If you're relatively new to my live streams, at least the last few that I've done, I keep a little music on the background because I don't mind some quiet, like dead air, meaning I'm not talking, and so at least it gives you guys something to jam out to, so we can kind of just work, and I respond to comments as they come in, but if there's no one commenting, then it's not awkward. We can just kind of vibe together. Amanda says, once the putty starts to drop drills, I have to change it out. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way, but I guess I could kind of move it around in the placer just to kind of freshen it up, but I end up just swapping it completely. But yeah, I'm very sad about intergalactic putty. I hope they come back someday. I direct messaged them on Instagram a few weeks ago, and no one ever read it, so it's too bad. Oh, there was another 7 up here. Darn it. Okay, I think that was it for that one. Did I call that color? That was 3746. At a certain point, I'll probably step away so I can go grab a beverage. I forgot to bring something up here with me. But we'll try to get this section done first. B, hi. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good Saturday. All right, now we are working on 3747. Oh, this one's kind of funky. Okay, I think that's everything for that color. It's just, it feels like I'm missing one, but I'm gonna trust that I got them all. This is definitely one section that has a lot more color changes than some of the other sections. So this section's actually taking longer than most other sections, and with the eye, there's a lot of detail and stuff. So this one is moving a little bit slower than the rest of the canvas, but I knew that as I got closer to the center of the face, I was going to see more of those color changes. So it's to be expected. All right, now we've got 4:15. B says, thank you. Yes, having a great Saturday. I'm in bed relaxing now. Oh, nice. Good for you. Yeah, I went out last night. Nothing too crazy. Well, compared to last weekend was kind of wild. But we went out to the same bar last night after bingo. And I tell this story in the vlog that'll probably be posted tomorrow, but I will tell it here as well. It was underwear night at the Eagle. So not everybody was in their skivvies, but quite a few people were. And Matt, when we were headed over there, he's like, "Oh, it's underwear night over there. Are you cool with that? Are you gonna wear your underwear?" I was like, "Sure, I'll wear the underwear that I have on right now." And he's like, "Okay." Little did he know that it was really cold yesterday and snowing, so I had my full like long johns, like long underwear, and like a long like undershirt underwear. So we get to the bar, and when you do your coat check, they give you a bag and to put your clothes in, whatever you want to disrobe. And some people, like I said, didn't do anything. It was a mix. It's a mixed bag of people there. So he's like, "Okay." And so I get down to my underwear, and I have a long sleeve shirt on and like long john black underwear. It's all black. And he's like, "Are you kidding me?" And I was like, "Haha, got you. You think I'm gonna walk around here in my boxers? Are you crazy?" So it was good. It was convenient that I just so happened to have like all my winter long thick underwear on. It was like I was just wearing pants and a long sleeve shirt. He looked annoyed. I was like, "Hey, you didn't ask what I had on. You just said, 'Are you cool with that?'" And I was like, "Yeah, I am." B says hello to Avari. Carla says, "Oops, the diamond painting from the same artist card called Arabella strikes a pose, looks magnificent too." Interesting. That's really cool. Okay, we're moving on to our next color, which is 318. Okay. There has to be... Oh, there's another one. I was like, I swear I saw more 5s on this canvas than that. I guess that's it. Oh, missed. Jeez. Oh, I see one. Oh, I see 2. A lot of these shades kind of in here are similar kind of whites, and oh, there's another one, grayish color, so it's just hard to... It's hard to catch them all. When I move, so I'm moving in May, and I'll finally have my craft room back, because right now I set everything up in my bedroom because I don't have a dedicated crafting space. Haven't had one for a couple years now, but I'll get it back finally in May, and so I'm considering changing up my storage. Right now I do everything in these art dot containers. And I'll probably mainly work out of these, but I'm thinking maybe now that I'll have a permanent crafting room, I can set up a permanent like a storage system of trays. You know, I'd like to keep Mooney made trays, so I'd have to find something that can hold Mooney made trays, but maybe have some DMCs just in there ready to go. I'm not sure, because that would be nice to have something like that, so when I do miss a drill, I don't have to grab the container and pour it in the tray and shake it through and put it back. I could just have a tray that's always got that color in it while I'm working on a kit. I've always admired people that have the space for that, or the ability to have a permanent setup, but I've always, or at least in the past couple of years, I've always had to be modular. So when I'm done tonight, I've got to put all of this away. The table gets folded up and put, against the wall so I can, get to my bed, because I'm essentially blocking my bed. So it would be nice if maybe I could do something more permanent. Avari says, gotta catch them all. Did that music sound like Pokemon? I don't know. Okay, now we're moving on to 3865. Oh, this is nice too. That sounds like... Is that clarinet? Saxophone? I can't tell. Oh, I think that's saxophone. Whoops. Might be time to swap this putty out. We'll see when I'll go grab a beverage after this section's done, and we'll come back up, and maybe I'll get a little bit of courage to sing in this microphone. It's a beautiful microphone that I spent probably too much money on, but I thought it was justified for the podcast. But when I set up the setup before I go live or before I film, I always find myself singing into it while I'm doing my setup, because I'm like, ooh, that sounds really good. Doretta says, nighty night. Good night, Doretta. Thank you so much for being here. Love you. And yes, please reach out to me with your travel dates so we can coordinate. Let's go get some lunch or something. There's a Red Lobster over in your neck of the woods here in Colorado. So let's go get some stuff. Barb says, just completed Spirit Lands Castle. It's archived so you couldn't find it. So happy to finish while diamond painting with all of you. Yay! I love hearing when someone's like finished a section or finished a whole canvas while they're on a live, and I've done that too, where I've finished something while on a live. It's very rewarding. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm glad I could be around to see you through the last little bit of that canvas. Boop, boop. Trita says, okay. And B says, I got a set of the neon trays from DAC, but they're still very clunky compared to my Mooney made tray. I'll be sending them back. Oh no, I'll never use them. That's too bad. Yeah, once I got into Mooney made, which was in 2022, I was like, this is it for me. I like the size. I like the wall height. They're a little bit bigger, which my hand just fits around them nicely. And yeah, I like them. So I had no plans on buying any more trays. I have a dozen Mooney made trays of the old style, but then I heard that they had come up with this new style that has this flat piece. I was like, oh, let me give those a shot. So I bought a pale yellow one that came in. I was in love with it, and then I ended up getting this one as well. Avari says congrats. Barb. Matt says congratulations. Barb. Yay! Finished. That's so awesome. These guys were a little staticky too. Oh, we've got a loose drill. Put that in my loose drill pile. I feel like I haven't changed the song in a while. I do not know how long this one's been playing. I like it. Okie dokie. We're moving on to 3325. We did, for our open space today, we did the longest route possible, which is essentially staying to the edge of the open space property the entire time. And I think that equates to right around 4 miles, 4 point something miles. So we did that whole thing, and then like a little bit extra getting back to the car because I was still talking. So I kind of walked a little bit extra. So I wouldn't be surprised if we were pushing close to 5 miles. And I popped Apollo back in the car, and he just plopped down in the back seat and fell asleep. Didn't even make a peep the whole way home. And I think he's passed out in the hallway. For whatever reason, when I start filming and talking, he likes to go sit somewhere else. I don't think he likes the sound of my voice. Okay, we've got 964 is our next color. 964. And I think it's just this one drill, so why did I even do that? Yeah, that's just the one. Okay. All right. Okay, then we have 939. Matt's laughing. Yeah, he always does that. When I do unboxings downstairs, he'll just sit on the couch. He doesn't like go in the other room, but when I'm up here and start filming, he's like, okay, I'd like to be somewhere else. I have the option to put on my other camera so you can see me, but my hair is... I had a hat on outside. It was cold, so my hair is a bit of a mess, but maybe I'll turn it on. Okay, that's the end of the song. That's enough. Next up, we have 605. That's looking good. That's looking so good. Excuse me. All right, we are moving on to 307. There's some of them just off camera that you can't. Oh, you can see it. You can see it. Okay, cool. It's like you can't see it on camera, but I figure since they're I might as well place them. Usually wouldn't go this far over. If it was early on in the section, I wouldn't go this far over because my hand's right here, and so I'd be getting my palm stuck in the glue. But since all those drills are down, I can just kind of go over it. Beautiful. Oh, one more row. Cool. Yay. Looking good, looking good. Jesse says, Anthony, do you have a sticker or something you can show so I can see what the whole picture looks like? Of course I do. There you are, darling. And yeah, so I started down here, up, around, up, down, up, and now I'm coming up again. So we're on this eye. And we're just about to get kind of in this corner as soon as I finish this section. But yeah, this is a 60 by 78 centimeter square drill canvas. We've got 2 ABs and 3 mystical dust diamonds. Oh, there's an Apollo hair stuck in her eye. Poor thing. Oops, I almost missed this H down here. I almost skipped over that. That is 943. Let's get it. You're welcome. Okay, there's a couple more over here that we kind of skipped. 3761. Question mark is 928. 928, where are you? Vaughn's home from work. Hi, Vaughn. It's good to see you. I need to respond. I'm a jerk is the bottom line. I read your message that you sent me. When you sent it, I don't remember what I was doing. I was like, oh, I've got to get back to Vaughn. And I never did, even though I thought about the response in my head. I'm horrible. And feel free to call me out if you ever get annoyed with me, because sometimes I'm bad about that. But in response, Um, yes. So for those that don't know, um, I have several diamond painting pals in the area, and yeah, Vaughn has one of my canvases that I decided to destash, called Softness from who's that from? Color Out of Place. Color Out of Place. I got it from Diamond Painting Deutschland. Decided I just couldn't handle it, so I usually will just put it out there to people that I either know locally or wherever if I need to ship it. You know, kind of a essentially destash. So Vaughn picked that one up because I kind of forced it upon her. I was like, take it. It's collecting dust in the stash. And DAC released that exact same image from Color Out of Place. So Vaughn was like, do you want to get the one from Diamond Art Club and we can do a comparison? I was like, ugh, I don't think so. I didn't respond. I'm sorry, Vaughn. But no, I don't think I want to do that. It looked less confetti heavy for sure. So maybe I'll think about it. Don't start that one yet. Okay, next up we have 818. 818. How was work, Vaughn? How are you doing? Are you tired? Are you gonna diamond paint? Are you gonna stick around? I'm trying to get a whole nother section after this done. So I'll be here for a little while. Jesse says hello. B says hi. Vaughn says hi back. Vaughn says, I probably heard your nonverbal response anyway. LOL. Yeah. Sometimes I'm bad about that, where I'll be out and about and I see a text and I think about the response in my head, but I don't type it, and then it's gone. It's gone. All right, next up we have 726. Vaughn says, yes, I'll stick around and paint. Yay! See another 3865 that I missed last time. Dang it. Okie dokie. I think it's time to reload that single placer. All right, let me get my release paper. And again, I'm reloading tonight with Apple Chai Mary Mud. I don't even know if I've used this before. Oh, yes, it looks like I took one stab. One stab with my multi and one stab with my single at one point. Great, okay. And I'm just going to reload. I'm not going to remove what's in there. Oh, that's out of focus. Let's take a little bit. Vaughn says, I've been wanting to comment, but not to make a big debate. I think this art you're doing is the most unique on their site. The rest looks straight out of the AI handbook, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, this one I was certainly drawn to more than some others. But I do hear what you're saying. There are some artists that I don't know if it's solely AI or use AI as a tool that I'm not really particularly drawn to. But they do have artists like Becca Tyndall, who is, you know, a traditional artist, and a few others. But this one did stand out to me. There's some other ones that kind of give me Cherry Yuki vibes. They're kind of like very soft, kind of, I don't know, I get kind of Japanese. I don't know why, but that's kind of the vibe I get. But you're not wrong. There is a lot of artwork on there. There's even artists that have AI in their art, their name, that I'm just like, well, I don't know. But it's all, you know, preference and opinion. P is 745, 23. I was really drawn to this just because it had some moodiness to it. I was getting kind of mod, like 50s, 60s, no, 60s, 70s kind of mod vibes from it. I was getting a little bit of kind of psychedelic, and obviously there was a lot of bright colors. It really jumped out to me. Okay. Vaughn says, yeah, I'll have to look again when I'm ready to buy. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I like Marielda Rinaldi's artwork. I'd say that's so far my favorite artist on the site. Okay, let's put that 3865 down that I forgot. Okay, and then we're going to move on to 746. Juan says, I've always appreciated your taste, being not run-of-the-mill. Yeah, yeah. But that could mean different things to different people. For me, I honestly kind of had a tough time when I very first started diamond painting, because we were right at the end of the age of just a ton of Hannah Lynn and a ton of like lots of the big-eyed girl stuff, the kind of the cutesy stuff, which you know, to each their own. I have a Hannah Lynn in my stash. But that's not really my vibe. And so I kind of had a tough time. Like, I really wasn't seeing a ton on Diamond Art Club when I first started, other than like Ivy Dollamore and some Yumeis. But I felt kind of limited in the style or what I could buy, because it just all was a little too cutesy for me. And then I feel like I came in right at the right time, because then I started seeing a lot more variation and different artwork and people really stepping out of what you would typically see. So I feel like I got lucky. But I'll diamond paint. I'll try anything once. Even if it's artwork that I'm like, I don't have to put it on my wall. As long as it's good quality and I like the color palette isn't boring to me, I'll do it and take it into the office at work and see if anyone wants to pick it up. But yeah. That was 3747, by the way. And now we're doing 340. We're almost there. Just a few colors left. I'm going to go run and grab a beverage, but I'll keep you on. And then when we come back, we'll see where the night takes us. It's taking us to another section. All right, next up we have H, and that is 666. Okie dokie. I feel like one of those fell out and went squirrely on me. Maybe not. Not very much trash in this section, or at least so far what we've done tonight. I just have one tiny little bit of resin on my lid. That's good. This has been a not very trashy, like the trash in this resin is very minimal. I've been noticing more of it the further I get in the canvas because, you know, your containers start to get lower and lower, so now there's less drills, so now you're starting to see that trash come up, but it's still very minimal. I'd say it's more than a DAC, but less, significantly less than my jaded gem shops tend to be. Pretty trash prone. This is somewhere in the middle, but very mild. I can actually show you. This is how much I've had in this entire canvas so far. The 310s started to exhibit a few stuck together drills, you know, twins, and then just some with tabs, but a lot of this is just resin bits and bobs that aren't actual drills. Okay, we are moving on to 3801. Now we've got 3705 will be next. Oh, there's just one of those. Whoopsie. Usually if there's one or two, I'll just put my finger in the jar just to pick one up, but or just try to shake out as few as possible, but I don't always do that. Alright, now we've got ZG, which is a mystical dust in 959. Vaughn says my first square was Huacan and every one of the drills was shaped like a tooth. It wasn't noticeable on the canvas and I didn't know any better. So down they went. That does not sound like fun. I feel like well, it's just my vibe. I immediately went for like, what's the nicest version of the thing I'm doing, which was diamond painting. I did one round Amazon, and then I did, sorry, next color is 333. Then I did my diamond painting Deutschland, which I don't remember having a huge problem with, but Mia did the exact same kit as me around the same time. This is before we knew each other, and she said it was awful, 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 awful quality, and I was like, maybe I just didn't know any better, but I feel like I didn't have that big of a problem with it. And then I did a diamond dots in square. Didn't love it, but again, it wasn't like a deal breaker. And then I started Diamond Art Club. I'm like, oh, okay, I see. Our last one is going to be 606 AB. In between there, I did work on. I started working on a paint with diamonds custom that I got, and I got it in like 120 by 130 or something crazy. It was a picture of my buddy's dirt bike that I was going to do for him, and it was massive, but it was double-sided adhesive, and so I was like, what is this? I don't like this. Like, why can't I move my drills around? And I remember the drills, I don't remember them being super trashy. They were acrylic. They felt different than the Diamond Art Club. And I don't know. And then I learned about the legally licensed stuff, so I decided I just didn't want to share that shop on my channel. I might have a different opinion nowadays, but back then I was like, oop, no, everyone's saying they're bad, so I threw them both away. But I really bit off more than I could chew with a 130 centimeter by 120 custom from Paint with Diamonds. I do remember the rendering being kind of icky too, but yeah. I feel like we've always had, or all of us have that, you know, that one shop or that one purchase that we made and you get it in and you're like, oh, uh-oh. Let me get my tweezers, guys. 1 second. See how so much fewer colors in this section, so I'm hoping it goes quickly. And we're going to be starting with 310. This is good timing. We're putting on a new song, so hopefully I can run downstairs and grab a beverage while this is playing. But play amongst yourselves. Behave. I will be back in just a couple minutes. I'm going to grab myself a drink and come back upstairs, so hang tight. Such a good boy. Yes. Yes. Okay. B says, a beverage sounds good. Be right back. Yes. Yes, I brought an assortment. I have 2 different coconut waters and an energy drink just in case I start fading. Probably not the best idea this late, but you know what? Tomorrow's Sunday, and I can recover from drinking caffeine this late. Okay, let's do a coconut water. Tangerine coconut water. Okie dokie. Ooh, that's tangerine. Yeah, there is some kind of icky resin trash in here. I don't know what that is. I'm going to move the canvas over just slightly so you're kind of more centered on this section. Cool. All right, let's start 310ing. Oh, and this drill is a straggler. I thought that actually went there. Nope. This artwork, I mean, there's lots of artwork that uses a lot of 310 as like outlining and detailing, but anytime I do this much, or I usually with this canvas, you pretty much start most sections with doing all the 310 outlining, and then you get to your colors, and it gives me Mandy Manzano vibes. Vaughn says, did you decide on adding any sparklers? Yeah, I added, I don't know if you can see them anymore. Oh yeah, so you see the eye right here? I just did this blue, it's called Capri Blue right here. So, 25-ish drills. So that's the only place I've added enhancements. And then obviously I will do the same on the other eye, has about the same amount. But that's it. And it kind of worked out because I only have a little bit of that color left in my stash. So once I do these eyes, I'll probably have like 10 or less of those, 20 or less. So I think I'm just going to toss them because, usually need more than that. So I'm like, should I save them? And just in case I buy more, then I'll have those. I'm like, it's 10 drills, Anthony. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Yay! Vertical line blocking. Yay! Carla says, I shouldn't have looked at the website. I'm in trouble and have to go on a no by the rest of the year. There's some fun stuff on there for sure. There's some fun stuff on there for sure. Like I said, I keep getting drawn to the same artist. And Janet did send me that that owl one. I think it's called Among the Fire by Zach Dunn. I really like that one too. I'm not sure when I'll get to it. It is all confetti. The whole thing's confettied. And I don't know if I can handle that right now. But it looks really good. Okay. Carlos says I got the pop culture from Rinaldi, I'm thinking. Rinaldi. Let me go look. Okay. Mystical. Pop culture. Oh my gosh, I love that one. That one's on my list. Look up, there's one that I think I'm going to order. If you're still on the website, look at... Yeah, that one's a good one. I'm trying to shop while also keeping chat on the screen. Okay, look up... Where is she? I wonder if I skipped over it. Nope. There is one. It's called Electric Eden by AI Duchess, or you can just type in Electric Eden. It's not 100% my vibe in terms of the style, but it also kind of is. It's the color. It's the color for me. And I think I'm going to get it in round and doll that one up. Okay. A little funky. Okay, I like it. I'm getting a lot of Electric Eden, E-D-E-N, like Garden of Eden. It's giving me dark magic, occult kind of vibes, but it's an interesting juxtaposition with the colors. It's almost if you took like an Enos Guerrero and then made it neon. Yeah, it's a very strange little image, and I think that's why I'm drawn to it. And again, the colors. I think I could do some glow. I think I could do some crystal. I think I could do some sparkler and just make it really weird. Jesse says, I'm almost done with Cozy Cabin by Stephen Reed, the biggest canvas I've done so far. I'm still a newbie. My diamond painting anniversary is the 27th. Yay! Congratulations! Yahoo on a full year. Yeah, congratulations. We have a very similar start date. I started in February as well. How fun. Oh, sorry, I just popped my back. Ooh, goodness me. Riot. Riot is Vicky, right? Did I get that right? If I got that right, I get a point for something. Says, I'm waiting for Janet to post a Gus Fink. I've been working with her to get it added, and she showed me an awesome render, but so far not on the site. Oh, how fun. I wanna check out that artist. I'll keep an eye out. Gus Fink. And yep, yes, I knew I got that right. Yay. We are working through our way through my lo-fi playlist, so eventually we'll end up going back to the top. But we've still got 4, 6, 8, 10, 14 more songs before I've got to go back to the top of the list. We've got about 40 or 50 on here now. 40. I'm trying to... I need to just keep downloading them, but I'd like to get to a point where I can do... I probably need about 3 hours. I don't know. It's the death on the unicorn pic they have on his artist profile, but it wasn't listed as a kit. Interesting. Let me go look. Ah, yes, Gus Fink. Okay, yes. Oh, these are also dark. These are also dark. This gives me Nightmare Before Christmas on a lot of this stuff. There's one called Infinite Energy that is really cool. It almost looks like Gus Fink's take on a Van Gogh. How fun. Okay, so you want me to go to Gus's profile page? Gus. On his artist page, hold on. But you're not seeing it as a kit. I don't see... I see the paragraph, or a couple paragraphs talking about him as an artist, but then I don't have a picture that isn't a kit. It just goes right into the kits. But these are really cool. I might need to come back through and look at this. This is a little dark for me, but that Infinite Energy one is very... That's very strange and very cool. Huh. Okay, I'm into it. That's really funny. Oops, hold on. Now I minimized the chat. Where did you go? Where did you guys go? I can't find where I put you guys. Hold on. Oh, here it is. It won't let me. There you are. You're back. I was like, what the heck? Vicky says it's where you scroll the artists. So I went to the website, and then it says search by artist, and you scroll down, and I scrolled to Gus, and I clicked on it, but I didn't see it. Then again, I have like a half tab up because I've got StreamYard and the chat going. I'll check when I have all this other stuff closed. Colette says, late to the party as usual. I need this chill vibe. I'll be lurking. Hi, everyone. Hello, darling. Yeah, I needed this chill vibe, too. I went out last night. It didn't get crazy, but I was out late. And I just wanted a chill vibe night. I was going to put on some music anyway. I was like, let me just go live and hang out with everybody. So welcome in, Colette. And I did see your series of comments on the podcast and I think maybe another vlog. So I will be responding to those in an upcoming vlog. So yeah, thanks for being here. I had to get ice for the coconut water, so I just added some more into the glass. B says, "Hi, Collins." Oh, I have so, one thing I will. This has nothing to do with the canvas, but I've been sloppy with straggling drills recently. Like, I'll show you. This is my little collection of straggler drills, and this is. I mean, it's not a ton, but this, for drills that I just find on the canvas at the end of each night, that's a lot for me. I don't know what I'm doing. And not to jinx myself, but I have dropped knocked over my container of drills a couple of times while working on this. Again, more than I normally do. So I've been down on the floor picking up drills more than I'd like to while working on this project. I don't know. I don't know if I'm just distracted or I don't know. Got other stuff going on in my brain, so I stopped thinking about where my arms are, and I'm just like knocking things over. B says, "I was trying to contact my answer to anything these days," Colette says. "I was trying to correct it, and it got away from me, LOL, backup phone." Oh, I see. I do that so many times. I do that all the time on people's lives. One thing that I am notorious for is I'll start typing, and I accidentally hit the send button, so I'll only send like half of a message. And then I panic, so then I retract the entire thing. But that whole retracted message thing does not work that well. At least when I'm on Mia's live, she always ends up reading it anyway, and I'm trying to type the correct thing, and then she's like, "What do you mean? What do you mean?" And I'm trying to type to fix it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've just created chaos. So now I'm like, I don't even delete it. I'll just leave it. If I have a error or whatever, I'll just leave it and be like, sorry, this is what I meant, instead of trying to retract. I feel like retract does not work. Okay, I think it's time to reload my multi-placer now. This is from like the past, I think, 2 diamond painting sessions that I've had this in here, so it's time to swap it. It's just not picking up all 5 drills anymore. This apple chai smells so good. There's like a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of maybe like a nutmeg or a star anise, and then you get the apple scent. It's quite nice. I don't know how old that is, but it smells fantastic. B says, "Yes, Anthony, that sounds like me." Yeah. If I make a mistake on chat now, I just let it ride, because by the time I try to retract and fix it, the host is usually like, what are you doing? Okay, forget it. It's actually easier for people to understand that I made a mistake than try to remove it and fix it. this little song here. All right, I'm gonna finish this row and then I'm gonna blow my nose and I'm gonna turn off the music. Find a song to listen in my headphones and I will sing to you tonight. Nervous. But if you're going to stay up with me to the witching hour, then I will entertain you. I was talking to Matt, my new buddy Matt, and he was like, I'm trying to find some hobbies or something to get into. I just feel like I have idle hands right now. It's like, okay, well, he's like, well, I think I might try to get into like a sports league or something. It's like, okay, cool. And he's like, well, maybe I could do some like he was just throwing out ideas. Maybe I could do some crafting. I was like, do you want to try diamond painting? He's like, I would try it. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna bring some stuff up to the house and let you try it. But oh my god, if I could have a little craft buddy, that would be so cool. I could go live and have somebody here with me too. His attention span is not that great, so I feel like he would get into it for a minute and then bail. Even when we were at bingo, we were playing bingo. We got to the last game of bingo. They do traditional, four corners, whatever. The last round is always blackout, and so it takes longest. And so we're doing blackout, and he's like, I'm gonna go outside. Can you do this for me? And I'm like, okay. So I'm working his card, and he came back. Was like, what was that? And he's like, I just got bored. It's like, okay. It's like you're such a card. Okay, that was a trash drill. First trash drill of the night. All right, I'm gonna run to the restroom, blow my nose. So another intermission, and when I come back, I'll figure out what I'm gonna sing to. I can't play the music of the song for copyright reasons, so it will be a cappella, but I will try a little something. And I probably need to put some lip balm on. My lips are feeling a little dry. Colette says 12. Oh, nice. Or Colette says nice. Vaughn says, oh, fun. Colette says 12:15 a.m. here in Massachusetts. Anthony, you want snow? I'll send you a you-know-what ton. Please, please. I'll take it all. Vicky says, what kit will you take him? I would probably take a whip to show him how it's done and then say, now you try. So I would probably take something I'm already working on or kit up something new and then show him. And if he likes it, he can keep working on it. I don't have any snack sizes or really small kits for newbies anymore in my stash. So I probably should have a couple, even like some mini dazzlers to be like, hey, start with this. But yeah, I'd probably kit up something or let him pick out something and be like, we can work on this together. If you like it, then you can keep working on it. If not, you can just give it back to me and say I hated it. Something like that. Try to keep it flexible. Colette says, sounds like ADHD to me. I like diamond painting, keeps me focused. Maybe he would like it. I don't know. But okay, give me just a second. Let me pop on a new song. I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Vicky says, I got my first mini dazzlers. They're fun. And Vaughn says, I agree, Colette. Jesse says, hello, Colette, from your neighbor in New Hampshire. Vaughn says, might be just what he needs. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe we can just kind of chill and craft together. It would be very nice. Colette says, I like mini dazzlers too. I don't have any. It doesn't seem like it's my vibe, but I would get some to give to people. In fact, I got my mom some mini dazzlers. Colette says, Jesse, I'm on the New Hampshire border. Oh, look at you, neighbors. Okay, so let's pause this. And I'm going to bop over to YouTube and find something to play so I can listen along. You won't hear the music. I don't want to get yelled at from YouTube, but I will sing a song. Sing a song. No way, I'm on the Massachusetts border. I bet you if you guys both go out to your front lawns and scream real loud, probably hear each other. Dog hair in my mouth. Okay, let me move the microphone. Let me move the microphone up. Okay. Oh. Where are you dropping, microphone? Hold on. I don't know why that just happened. Huh. Okay. Seems all right. Okie dokie. So this is like one of my go-to songs at karaoke. It's called Unstoppable. It's by Sia. If you know who Sia is, if you don't know. She sings that song Chandelier. I want to swing from the chandelier. That one. She's my favorite artist of all time. And this is one of her songs. Okay, I'm not going to look at the comments while I do this. I'm just going to look away from you because I don't want to see all the vomit emojis and stuff. I'm just kidding. Oh, we have someone new. Hello from Texas. I'm in the bushes listening. Hi, Nikki. Hi. Why can't I hear this? Why can't I hear this? Oh. This is so embarrassing, but it's fun. Okay, I'm ready. All smiles, I know what it takes to fool this town. I'll do it till the sun goes down and all through the night time. Yeah, I never tell you what you wanna hear. Keep my sunglasses on while I shed a tear. It's never the right time. Yeah, I put my armor on so you know how strong I am. I put my armor on, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Pasha with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today. Break down, only alone I will cry them out. You'll never see what's hiding out deep down. Oh yeah, I know, I've heard that to let your feelings show is the only way to make friendships grow, but I'm too afraid now. Yeah, I put my armor on so you know how strong I am. I put my armor show you that I'm unstoppable. I'm a Porsche with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today. I put my armor on so you know how strong I am. I put my armor on, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Porsche with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today. Okay, there you go. That's it. It's done. It's over. Okay. Let's go back. Let's go back to some regular music. That was fun. I like playing with this microphone. It sounds better in this microphone than it does in my own ears, so I like playing with that. Okie dokie. Nikki's here. Cynthia says I'm just in time. Glet says hi. Oh, thank you guys. That's very sweet. That's very sweet. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's like, I'd say that's my favorite song to sing at karaoke. And yeah. And Sia just generally as an artist is my favorite artist to sing. Okay. Let's get back to this 310. What are we doing? Oh, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's fun. Maybe I'll keep doing that once in a while. Pick a different song. There's a song called, oh, I've been practicing it for karaoke. It's from Katy Perry. It's called, I'd have to look it up. It's called Never Really Over by Katy Perry. By Katy Perry. I'm trying to figure that one out right now. Carla says, you let it rip was wonderful. Thank you for having the courage. Nikki says, loved it. Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I get a little nervous, but I'm like, whatever. I mean, who cares? Carla says, yes, I'm very impressed too. Who would have thought from the single and placing intro every time the soft-spoken Anthony versus the beastly Anthony. Oh my gosh. B says, yes, please do, because I never go to karaoke and I really enjoy it. Oh, yay. Colette says, I kissed a girl. LOL. No, that's not the one. That's not the one. This is a groovy little song. I like this one. Carla says Colette and Anthony. Yeah. Barb says, good night, all. Thank you for sharing your great voice with us. See you next time. We'll see you next time. Thanks for being here. And I think I might, as much as I want to stay on to get this whole section done, I'm probably going to finish these 310s and call it a night for me as well. But we still have a fair amount of these 310s to drop. But yeah, that'll give me some time to potentially edit the vlog that I just got done doing tonight. Maybe I'll sing once more for you before I leave. We'll see. I'm feeling feisty. Colette says good night. Vaughn says, yesterday was my birthday. You could sing that. Oh, happy birthday, Vaughn. Colette says, who is this man posing as Anthony? This, I tell you what, I'll tell you what. I mean, this is normally who I am outside of, you know, I guess like general content creation. I mean, you see me doing vlogs and stuff, but I have definitely like been pushed out of my shell a little bit more by Matt and Ben, and I feel like it's sticking. Like I don't know. I don't know if it's like feeling more confident or just feeling just good. I've been in such a good mood this whole week. Again, I talk about it in the vlog that'll go up tomorrow, but I don't know. I've just been in a really good mood, and I've been a little bit more social and putting myself out there a little bit more, and just kind of, you know, I don't know, coming out of my shell, I guess, a little bit. And so I think it's just bleeding over into everything now. I guess it's a good thing. Vicky says, the sparklers he added look cool. New Year's garland arrived today, and you're giving me ideas. Ooh, nice. Colette says, happy belated birthday. Vaughn says, thank you. I didn't know, Vaughn. Happy birthday. Did you do anything exciting? Was it a quiet birthday? Are you a birthday celebrator? What to tell me? Colette says, oh, I think I have an idea of the offline Anthony. Carla says, happy B-Day, Vaughn. Yay! I don't know, but I find doing this type of like kind of chunky line blocking with 310, I do find it very relaxing. It's just like, I know what I'm getting myself into. It's 310, it's black, and I'm just, oh, camera decided it wanted to go to sleep. Let me wake it up again. Honey, wake up. We're not done. We're not done. Wake up, sweetie. Yeah, that's what I thought. Apparently it's the camera's bedtime. I was like, hey! Snap out of it. People are saying happy birthday, Vaughn. Vaughn said, had the grands last weekend and we are all Feb B days, so we played together. Yay! Took them to Sky Zone. Oh, how fun! B says, happy birthday. Colette says, fun. Vaughn says, thank you. Yeah, I'm old, but I did recognize that song. Oh, good. Yeah, it's not one of her, like, singles, but that's cool that you recognized it. She does, whoops. She does that song, Elastic Heart. What else? A whole bunch of stuff. If you are the type of person that notices Christmas songs, she's got a lot of she has a Christmas album that I hear all the time on like commercials and stuff. There's a song that she does called Snowman that I feel like you can't get away from these days. Angie's headed out, says good night, enjoy the live. Thank you for being here, I appreciate it. I'm gonna drop these 310s. I'll sing one more and then I'll head out as well. I feel like we had a lot of quite a few East Coasters in here, so I feel like their bedtimes are starting to come up. But us Mountain times and Pacific, not even Central. I don't know. I'm not judging you. We're still rocking and rolling. Colette says Katie or Sia for Snowman is Sia. Sia. B says, I've heard that song on the radio, but didn't know who sang it. Yeah. That it's, I feel like it happened. It got really popular in the past few years. I hear it on commercials and stuff. I'm going to put just a little piece of release paper under my palm because that noise of my palm sticking to the canvas is annoying me. Almost done. I blast Chandelier when no one is around. I'm pretty off key these days. B says good night to Anne. Good night to Angie. Yes, I was like Angie, right? Yeah. Yeah, I can't do Chandelier because I can't hit that note. I can do the piano version of Chandelier because it's down a little bit, but yeah, I can't do the regular one. My old go-to for karaoke was Titanium, which I can still sing it, but it, you know, the older you get, the harder it is to get up there. But I'll still sing it once in a while. There's a piano version of that. Maybe I'll sing that next. It's either that or I've been practicing Roar by Katy Perry. You know that song? Roar. Make your selections now because I'm on my last couple of drills. Let me know which one you like better. Okay. That's all over the 310. Me. All right, let's do the piano Titanium. I'm making an executive decision. Oh my word. Okay. I'm gonna move you guys to the side for just a second. It's gonna be piano Titanium. I'm gonna do piano Titanium, not piano Chandelier. Got any Pink in your repertoire? I don't. Remember when before Pink was Pink, like when she very first started, she was kind of more like they were trying to do like an R&B thing with her. I remember that song when like she first came out, but I don't know any modern Pink. Okay. Let's see if they even have this song on YouTube. I mean, they have everything on YouTube. Let's see. Titanium, and I think it's called like Megan's version. Yeah, it's from, they redid it for, there's these movies that came out that are called Megan, and it's about like a robot doll girl that's also like a killer. B says, I don't think I know that song. I don't think. And then Colette says, yes, she was in a group called Choices. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, let's see if this will play in my ears. All right. Let me take a little sipsy poo here before we start. Sorry. All right. You shouted out, but I can't hear a word you say. You talking loud, not saying much. I'm criticized, but all your bullets ricochet. You shoot me down, but I get up. 'Cause I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, ricochet. You take your aim. Fire away. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. I am titanium. I am titanium. You cut me down, but it's you who'll have further to fall. Ghosted heart and haunted love. So raise your voice. Sticks and stones won't break my bones. You shoot me down, but I get up. 'Cause I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, ricochet. You take your aim. Fire away. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Stone-eyed machine gun, firing at the ones who run. Stone hard, but it's bulletproof glass. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. I am titanium. I am titanium. Oh, I am titanium. Oh, I am titanium. Okay, that's it. Good night. So yeah, that one's another fun one. That one's a good one. The piano versions is cool. It's a little bit more downbeat. Downbeat. All right. Well. Oh, thanks, B. Colette says, loves this song. It's a fun song. The real one's more like techno-y, like oonts, oonts, oonts. But the piano one's just more slow. Okie dokie. Well, if I haven't blown your eardrums out by now, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go. B says those songs are definitely challenging. Vaughn says, not sure we get that one on Walmart radio. Yeah, thanks guys for putting up with me for so long. My goodness. I don't even know how long we've been going. 2 hours and 33 minutes, my word. Cynthia gives some clapping emojis and some hearts. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I don't think I think I've done that one at karaoke like a couple of times, but usually I do the upbeat version. Um, but yeah, I need to start learning some songs that are more like down low because it's hard to be screaming up a storm like that. It's like someone's trying to drown a bunch of cats. Ugh. Okay. All right, guys. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Go get some rest or keep diamond painting. Do what you got to do. I'm going to keep diamond painting for a little bit while I let my vlog from tonight upload, and we'll see if I stay up late enough to edit it. Otherwise, I'll do that in the morning. But um, Colette says so much for me lurking. Thanks so much for the company. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I had a great time. I appreciate. Thank you all for being here. And yeah, we'll see you soon. I'm sure we'll see you soon. But have a good night. Love you guys. Bye.